What happens when one of Marvel's most powerful and broken heroes makes his big screen debut, but with a new origin? Today, we're diving deep into Sentry's comic book backstory versus his MCU reimagining in Thunderbolts. And trust me, the differences are more than cosmetic. In the comics, Sentry debuted in the Sentry First 2000 as Robert Reynolds, an ordinary man who found the Golden Sentry Serum in his garage. Taking it gave him the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns, transforming him into Earth's forgotten protector, the Sentry. But the twist, the void, the dark manifestation of his mental illness, destroys as much as Sentry saves. Eventually, Reed Richards and Dr. Strange erase Bob from the world's memory, even his own. Later stories added even more complexity, a teenage Bob sneaking into a super soldier experiment gone wrong, gaining godlike power, but at the cost of his sanity now. The MCU flips the script. Instead of a superhero in hiding, MCU's Bob is introduced as a broken addict with a traumatic past. Abused as a child, lost in addiction, he volunteers for an Ox-run experiment in Asia, Project Sentry. Unlike the comics, MCU's Bob is a victim of circumstance, experimented on, betrayed, and pushed over the edge. The result? The void emerges, not from mental repression, but as a tragic byproduct of abuse and manipulation. So, which origin hits harder? Comic origin is mythic. It's a forgotten Superman-type hero with a horror twist. It explores identity, self-doubt, and the burden of being too powerful. The MCU version grounds Bob in reality. He's not a god, he's a victim, and that makes his battle with the void way more human. In Thunderbolts, Bob becomes a mirror of the team's pain, the shared trauma, the longing for redemption. His origin doesn't just add depth to him, it elevates the whole team. And just when we thought it was over, that post-credits scene reminds us Sentry's still out there. He's just choosing not to use his powers, for now. But with Avengers, Doomsday coming, and Dr. Doom lurking in the shadows, do you really think he can stay away? Which version of Sentry do you prefer? If you're into tragic heroes, epic power struggles, and characters torn between light and darkness, hit that like button. And if you want more in-depth Marvel dives like this one, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications.